Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! News, where the news comes last and the weather comes later. Today for you in Yu-Gi-Oh! News, we have some more images for both the Millennium Pack and for Wing Raiders. Now for Millennium Pack, we have this image. Like, we already knew about Gendora the Dragon of Destruction and a new Cursed Dragon. Like a new card that's like a retrained Cursed Dragon, likely. Now we have these images. Now, these show Card of Demise and the Winged Dragon of Ra Immortal Phoenix, which both have not been released in TCG. They were OCG exclusives, to my knowledge. Winged Dragon of Ra Immortal Phoenix sort of makes... we had the Winged Dragon of Ra for quite some time. Then quite recently, we got Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. And with Phoenix, you can actually loop them around. Sphere Mode into Ra, Ra into Phoenix, and Phoenix can actually bring back Sphere, so you can, unless it's interrupted, keep the loop going, which is really interesting. Also interesting to see is that Widespreak Ruin, even though it's not used a lot anymore, same for Flame Swordsman and Thousand Dragon, they're there, and they have new artwork. I recognize all three of the artworks, yes, but none of these are TCG. The artworks, anyway. For the TCG, we just know Widespreak Ruin, Flame Swordsman, and Thousand Dragon all under one artwork. For any of the reprints that they may have had, and I know there's been a few, especially of like Thousand Dragon, Flame Swordsman, it's always had the same artwork. However, the OCG, at some point, gave them a reprint with the new artwork, which were these three. And now, in Millennium Pack, we are going to get the second OCG artworks also in the TCG. It doesn't really change any of the effects, it just re-released the card, reprint of the card, but it's new artwork, and I quite like this one, especially for Widespreak Ruin. Next up, there are some cards here. Some cards that are going to be in Wing Raiders, a pack that'll mostly focus on like the Raid Raptors and the Phantom Knights, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there'll be a lot of Speeders, mostly Phantom Knights and Raid Raptors. Anyway, two monsters. Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, which was used in the anime by Yuto, and then Phantom Knights of Fragile Armor, which I believe was not used. And then three trap cards: Phantom Knight's Fogblade, Phantom Knight's Sword, and Phantom Knight's Wing. Now, would you like to go into like more detail about the card? You can look all of these cards up on the wiki. Their pages should be up. And if you want me to discuss any of these cards in detail in a Yu-Gi-Oh discussion video, then you can let me know, and I may do that. I'm not going to promise it, but I may just do it. Alright, that was a Yu-Gi-Oh news video for today. Hope you learned something, that you liked it, and then I'll see you in the daily Yu-Gi-Oh video tomorrow. Goodbye.